Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine, how are you doing? Grand Rising, it's your girl Sterling, and I'm Sterling's Elemental Spirits, and I'm here to give you an energy read, see what's going on with your chakras, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and invite my ancestors and my spiritual team, lock in, come forward. Okay, with your chain link of protection that surrounds me every day. Ashe, Ashe. Align and clear my chakras for this message. Please align me and clear from here to hear, grow, know, reach, teach, and become my highest self. Please give the Divine Masculine things that he needs to hear, he to be aware of in his journey. Okay, we are calling on the energy or the spirit of the Divine Masculine that is well on their journey. Okay, this is definitely for the Divine Masculines who are well on in their spiritual journey. See what's going on with y'all. Hope everybody's doing okay. Do want to thank and like everyone for I do want to thank everyone for the likes, for the love, for the new subscribers. Welcome. Okay, and for the returning ones, thank you for returning. Okay, I do appreciate all the love that has been given and shown towards my channel to help it grow. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, Divine Masculines. Okay, let's see what's going on with your connection with spirit. Okay, we're going to see what's going on in the mindset of the divine masculines. What's on your mind, what kind of connection you got, and we're going to go from there. This came on the fence. Receptivity, connection. And now we're talking about any connection. But this is talking about spiritual connection. Maybe someone is having a hard time receiving messages. Okay, or receiving downloads, or just having a hard time receiving some type of conversation or information that is being exchanged between persons, people. Okay, so I feel as if there is some aligning that needs to happen within your receptivity, dealing with Hathor, dealing with the cosmos and your connection, in order for you to get that enlightenment that you need. Okay, this is by guardians. The guardians is guiding you to definitely hone in, okay, and be aware of your receptivity regarding your connection to spirit. So let's see what else is going on, huh? All right, with the third eye, with your crown chakra, what's going on? What else do we need to know about the Divine Masculine's receptivity towards the cosmos, the connection to spirit? Okay. And we're talking about, wild femininity. Okay, there is no connection. I feel like someone here is, you're learning. Someone is learning about their faith. Okay. Unleashing the wild within. When I see wild Lilith femininity, okay, Lilith is in talking about the resonance of the ghost. Okay, so and I heard Holy Ghost. Okay, so you might not be connected to yourself. Okay, there's something that you're not connected to in order for you to receive these messages from spirit. There's something that needs to be connected here. Okay, there's something that needs to be connected, because while Lilith is in reverse, while femininity, okay, this is for the Divine Masculine. Someone I heard feminine side, masculine energy, feminine side. So it could be some masculine energies, Divine Masculines, that are having a hard time receiving because they're not well connected on their feminine side. Okay, take that into context, and resonate where it needs to resonate for those who needs to heal their feminine sides, dealing with their mothers. Okay, or any type of feminine energy in your life that has had a major impact on your life. Okay, if someone is having a hard time receiving receptivity, okay, probably from the feminine side of their vessel. Okay, what else I need to know about this connection with the divine spirit? With the Divine Masculine and the spirit. Okay, if I'm talking about divine spirit, honey, we're talking about your divine spirit. There's something about your spirit that is divine that you're not understanding about yourself, divine masculine. Okay, you've not been feeling the warm's embrace. In your mind, you feel like you're going through something, divine masculine. Okay, divine warmth, universal love, embracing energy. You're not embracing this energy. You're resisting this energy. And if you're resisting the energy, then you're not being receptive. You're not being receptive to the energy that is being gifted to you. You're fighting yourself. So there's a divine masculine out here that could be fighting their self regarding receptivity of the feminine side that needs to be healed here. Okay? Universal hug on the bottom with ripples of love. There's something that's going on with the feminine side of the divine masculine, and I'm going to leave it with there, right there on that one. Okay? So this could be messing with your vision, divine masculine. Okay? And that's why there is definitely a need here for you to heal your feminine side. Okay? All right? This is talking about your feminine side, divine masculine. Okay? Because we all have divine and masculine. Okay? So one thing Spirit wanted me to hone in on with you, divine masculine, I'm not going to be too long, is the frequency of the cosmos that you need to hone in and tune into in order to raise your crown chakra vibration. The vibration for the crown chakra is 963. This is going to end a cycle, okay? This is going to end the cycle of the lover. You could be in a lover dynamic, or you could have some loose cannons, clingy exes that is stealing your life, running rampant in your life, causing these horrible cycles. There's a cycle that's going to be closed out for you, divine masculine. Okay, but in order for you to close that out, there is something that needs to be done with it inside your vessel. Okay, there's some work that you have to do. Okay, and this is dealing with your receptivity. This is dealing with your receptivity and ending the cycle on this, I feel like it's a language barrier. But it's also the main number one thing grandma's over telling me about is healing that feminine side so you can be able to receive the messages that you need to see and not have a language barrier or where you're getting the wrong message, or you're feeling attacked, or you feel like as if someone is standing above you. Okay, feeling inferior, superior. I hear those words, inferior and superior. Take this how it resonates, okay? But this could be dealing with relationships, divine masculine. Relationships that you have had. All the way up to, your love relationships, interpersonal relationships, your intermediate family relationships, situationships, okay? This could definitely be talking about you and your action, you being in your Empress energy, okay? Divine masculine. 963, end of cycle, dealing with relationships that have affected your forward movement in the feminine side, okay? Empress is 3. Okay, so there's something that you need to do. You might not be feeling a lot of embrace coming from the feminine side as you were growing up. I do not know who this energy is for. Okay, confirmation over my phone. But it's definitely affected your vision along your path. Okay, and it's got you definitely seeing from another point of view here. Okay, and that's okay, because we're all learning on different timelines. Okay, so do remember that this is not a race. Okay, this is only a test for you to transcend your mind, body, and soul through the tests of all time. Okay, so let's talk about your vision. Okay, let's talk about your vision, the third eye, your intuition, your insight, divine masculine. Okay, what do I need to know, Spirit, about the divine masculine? Okay, boundaries. Ooh, seems to me Spirit's talking about your boundaries. And see, this lets me know that some boundaries have been crossed in the past that are now, they're still crossing your boundaries, and you're still allowing them boundaries to be crossed, and you're still people pleasing. Okay, and this might go for everybody. Okay, so boundaries, love yourself. So this lets me know someone's crossed your boundaries to the point of where you're crossing other people's boundaries. I don't know who this information is for. But therefore, Spirit is saying you need to love yourself enough to say no. Say no to those people who continuously cross your boundaries and do not respect you, do not respect what you're saying, and they just keep on pushing and forcing their energy into your energetic field of where you have not planted and grounded yourself on your boundaries of saying no. Okay? Talking about compassion. And you need to give compassion to yourself so you'll be able to give compassion to other people. It seems to me that it's still talking about language barrier. I'm still hearing about a language barrier between the connection all the way to your insight and to your intuition, your thoughts. What are you seeing up here? Okay? Give me something else, Spirit. Okay? Limits and lessons. Okay? Saturn energy. So it's time for you to boss up, Divine Masculine. If you're talking about Saturn energy is as being in your adult, authentic, spiritual self. Coming back home. Coming back to self. Okay? You are transcending beyond your limits and your limitations. Okay? Which is your boundaries. Okay? So therefore, you're going to definitely have to hone in. Definitely honed in, but the boundaries is upright. You're about to birth something new. And when Ishtar's talking about Easter, Ishtar beginning birth of something new. Okay? And of the third eye, we're talking about 852. That is your manifestation. Someone is manifesting or planting a seed to grow and have stronger boundaries within inside themselves, Divine Masculine. So this could be talking about the boundaries of thy own self. Being more disciplined regarding self, okay? So that you can transcend beyond your own limits and limitations and learning those lessons within those limits that you were in, okay? You are going to find out some resources here. You're about to, honey, Divine Masculine, you are in the energy of healing right now. So you're healing. You're healing the boundaries that was once crossed. Yes, Spirit is telling me you're healing the boundaries that was crossed time and time again. Divine Masculine. Okay, of where those boundaries that are crossed, you're healing them, confirmation, you're healing them, and there's something going to be birthed and renewed in its place. Okay, so some balance is being restored. Divine Masculine. Embrace this change. I told you about to go through a change. You're transcending. Saturn is talking about getting back into your natural, rising above and being in that leader. The true leaders are being called to the forefront. This is what Saturn is talking about. Saturn is talking about embrace this change because you are a leader, Divine Masculine. And these changes are essential for where God is going to lead you. Okay? Break free. There's something that you need to break free from. Okay? Break free from people pleasing. Break free from people crossing your boundaries. Break free from those limits and limitations that you placed on yourself. Break free from the lessons that you need to learn. Okay? Dealing with the throat chakra. And this right here, it's going to help you see, okay? It's going to change. Your manifestations is going to change when your boundaries change. When you're birthing something new, you're going to be birthing a new manifestation in its place. And when the new manifestation gets in its place, Divine Masculine, it's going to change. It says embrace the change. 852, manifestations. 5 is change. 2 is High Priestess energy. So you're going to be able to see. You're going to be able to see the changes. You're going to be able to see the blessings, okay, in your energy as you make these changes. These are authentic changes that, honey, God is going to be looking down on you, and they're going, obviously, something good is coming for you because some energies out here have been doing the work. Now you're about to express yourself. Now it's time, expressing. Divine passion. Somebody loves talking. Somebody loves helping people. Somebody loves teaching out here because you're going to be honest with yourself. In order for you to be honest with anybody else, you got to be honest with yourself. And I do believe that you are right on the right track to your heart's true desire. Passion. Okay? You're expressing these limits and lessons. I do believe that. Spirit says, honey, you're purifying. Yep. You're purifying yourself. You must be speaking, teaching, talking. Okay. Something divine masculine, to where you're educating the masses or your followers. Okay? All right? Whatever journey that God has for you. Okay? We're talking about change and new beginnings. You're working well on your way to your new beginning. It's new beginning and change. It was on the fence, though. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, honey, you're definitely on your way. Okay? The more you talk, 7, 4, 1 is the Hertz. 7 is chariot energy. You're going towards being honest with yourself. You're going towards being honest with yourself, which is being in your emperor-like energy. Does not matter if it's divine, if it's masculine or feminine. And since I'm speaking on divine masculine, you're gonna be doing more. You're gonna be more operating on your masculine side. Okay, that means you're gonna be in the action of doing. Empress is doing too, but Emperor, you're gonna be doing a lot of doing on your masculine side. Empress does action. Okay, but Empress is also a type of person who sits back, waits, prays. Okay, so there's something. Oh, okay, thank you, Grandma. Empress energy, praying. Empress energy, talking about the connection to the cosmos. Okay, being more soulful. Yes. With your connection to the divine. It's a way of, and I'm not gonna tell you how to connect with the divine. Okay. You need to find a private place to go connect with the divine. And that's anywhere. I feel like I can go walking and still connect with the divine. Being outside is the best place. I go in my private place in my home. Okay? But you got to make a safe haven for you to go to have that connection. Okay? Change and new beginnings is coming for you. Okay? It really is. Drive and power. This is going to drive you. Okay, this is going to drive you and it's going to give you power. It's going to give you the energy that you need to drive you to make these these changes for this new beginning. Emperor energy, because you're going to be a magician. You're about to change some shit up. You're about to switch your room. You're about to shift. Now, this is the energetic shift. This shift you're not going to be able to see. Okay, but you're definitely going to be able to feel this energetic shift. And you're going to know what to do. You're going to be led. You're going to be nudged. Okay? What else I need for the divine masculine? The energy of the divine masculine in his new beginning. Changes that are coming for the divine masculine. Okay, seek the answers. There's some answers. There's some questions that you've got. There's some questions that you've been looking for. Questions that you might have been asking spirit. Okay, even questions that you've been asking yourself. It's time for you to be seeking those answers, or you're well on your way to seeking these answers. Okay, you're on your you're traveling. It says exploring. You're traveling right now. You're seeking the answers. Okay, and this is spiritually. Okay, you're spiritually seeking these answers so that you can get the confirmation that you need to change things in your new beginning, so you will not have a repeat of the same old, same old. Okay? Now, inner wisdom, truth, discovery. Seek the answers. Okay? And I do believe that you're getting more open to seeking the answers because of the fact that the Empress energy in the beginning, talking about the connection, what kind of connection that you got, connection to spirit, is the fact that you might be praying. And honey, I can't say what you're doing, but I feel like everybody be praying however you pray. Okay? But the receptivity, okay, you might not be receiving the messages as it's being given. Okay, that could be because there needs to be something that needs to be aligned, shifted, or something needs to be put down, let go, okay, to lighten your load, to make it a lot easier for you in the shift. Okay, so let's continue on, because you're going to be led, and love is going to lead you, because love is the highest frequency, correct? All right, so let's talk about this heart and this chakra. This heart and this chakra, okay, for the divine masculine. Divine masculine, you're being asked to help in whatever which way that your spirit team of God has placed for you on this earth. He's been asked for you to help, because you're being ascended now. You're being called to help, because it's now your time to be the leader that God knows you to be. Okay? Oh, wow. Yes. The arts, spirituality, however you express yourself. And I'm telling you, but it's going to be a soulful expression enough to where you're going to help another soul, another individual that is definitely in the dumps, in the dark, can't see their way out of a paper bag, baby. You hear me? All right? Yes. And it seems to me that you are It's almost like you know. Because it's upright. And when I feel like when it's upright, it's like you already have it in your energy to where you want to help. You are already in that energy, like you love helping, you like helping, or you notice that you love to help others whenever there is a problem that arises, whether it's on the personal front or the work front. Take it how it resonates with that divine masculine. Oh gosh, fourth house, home and family. Okay, why is this in reverse, honey? The mystic, there's Scorpio. Okay, death. I'm thinking of death. But this could be talking about a Scorpio or just bringing death to what you're about to help out here. And I don't say what you're about to help. Mother Mama would say you're about to help a home and a family. Okay, this is regarding home, family, fourth house, dealing with your heart chakra. Okay, somebody might not be ready. Okay, divine masculine. I'm getting that because with home and family, fourth house on reverse. There's a need for you to be quiet right now, divine masculine. About the answers that you're seeking. Okay, it's going to come in the form of where you're going to visualize, because 639 is talking about the relationships. Okay, the relationships in the home that's coming to a cycle. Okay, 639, home and family. Something is coming to an end that definitely messed up, or could have definitely, it didn't help you with your receptivity. Give me something else, please. Home and family, fourth house in reverse. You're being asked to call with environmentalism, Mother Earth. So God is calling upon you to help people that are struggling in home and with home and family, divine masculine. Okay, this goes all the way up from any adult to any child in the home, wherever God may lead you. Okay, 21 in the world. Okay, so therefore, circle of life. There's something you're not connected to. Yep, there's something that you're having a hard time connecting to. It's a cycle. It's something about this life cycle that's in reverse. Rebirth wisdom. So there's something that needs to be reborn here. There's something that needs to be healed here. And with this being healed, is talking about the feminine side. So there's a feminine side that needs to be healed in order for this birth, this new rebirth to be reborn here, divine masculine. Okay. I don't feel as if I don't feel as if you feel as that you have infinite continuity. Something that you don't want something to continue. There's a phase in your life that had a reason of why it happened the way that it happened. And there's a reason, there's something in your life that you have a hard time getting over, or something that you keep on replaying in your mindset. Okay? That changed you, Hierophant energy. It changed you. And it made you view things in a different light about your take on relationships. Okay? This is in reverse. This is why fourth house of home and family is in reverse. Okay, it definitely did a number on your will, your confidence, how you saw yourself, what you was going to move towards. If you want to move towards it at all, if anybody interrupt your movement, your forward movement, you would retract. Okay, control. Oh, spirit, control. Others, people's emotions, thoughts in the family that have controlled you. Okay, controlled your confidence and how you looked at yourself, or how you look at yourself doing something. Okay, whether it be a project, whether it be a chore, or whether it be something regarding you, a girl, going towards anything. Something here was attacked here. Okay, it was attacked, and it made you look at yourself in a different light. All because you were definitely viewing yourself through others' eyes and others' thoughts of you. Okay, so therefore, give me something about this confidence control of the divine masculine. Okay, and 2 popped out. Something that you need to be bold about and you need to have peace about. Okay, you need to be bold. Okay, there's a reason here why you need to be bold, but there's no need to worry. Okay, everything is working out beautifully. Wow. This is dealing with your soul, your will. You're being bold about something, or there's a call for you to be bold in order for you to have this peace. Okay, give me something for this spirit, for the divine masculine. What does the divine masculine need to be bold about? Love and partnerships. That's what you need to be bold about in your soul. This is your solar plexus, okay? Solar plexus is definitely the frequency of 528 Hierophant energy. Something is definitely about to change. You're going to be able to see a new manifestation, honey, as you walk and go past your limits and your lessons. And first and above all things, healing your feminine side, okay? So be bold in this new love and partnership, okay, that you're going towards divine masculine, because there's peace there for you. There's peace. Give me something for this peace for the divine masculine. Okay? Taurus, the sensual. Okay? Wow. Taurus, the sensual. It's going to be peace regarding, be bold about that love and partnership and the seven that you went towards regarding a Taurus. Okay, so Scorpio or divine masculine, I'm sorry, you're bringing death to a relationship that affected you, okay? It affected your peace, okay? And there's a need for you to be bold about a certain relationship or a love dynamic that you went towards that you definitely had. This is a lesson, okay, about your limits in this love and partnership that you once held with a not so sensual Taurus, because Taurus is in reverse. It's definitely a Taurus that is a karmic Taurus, but a Taurus that has not learned her lesson. She is still trying to place people in limits. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Give me something regarding divine masculine being bold about this love and partnership of the 7th house that is affecting you. So divine masculine is something is affecting your 7th house in your soul, your solar plexus, and it's dealing with love and partnerships. And there's a need for you to be bold, okay, as you seeking out these answers about this past relationship or current relationship that you could have been in, okay? River of destiny that was not part of your destiny. There was a relationship that you was involved in that was not part of your destiny, but you thought it was. Okay? This could have been a false start, okay? Or somebody gave you some false hopes, okay? Y'all could have had a look, and it said Soul Archives, Universal Memory, Blueprint. So something is being unlocked here, okay? There's something that needs to be unlocked here, or you're about to unlock some information, your blueprint to your Akashic records regarding your destiny. There's a need for you to definitely, you need to get connected first, healing your feminine side, and also definitely, you're going through a change, and in this shift, I feel as if what is shifting right now for you, divine masculine, is the feminine side. You're transcending, or you're embracing an energy of where you are going to change and shift, and something is about to be healed here. Okay, this could be regarding a home that you could have been having a family with or had a family with, okay, that you did not be or feel spiritually connected to. Okay, there was no peace for you there. Okay, you're learning a lesson. You are definitely leaving a relationship, okay, and learning something new or going towards something new, okay, and you're going to be able to create. You're going to actually be in the flow. Okay, give me something for, it came in reverse too. Inner wisdom. There's some wisdom that you need to find out. That's why you're seeking the answers, so that you can definitely know what to do. Okay, so divine masculine, you might be a little bit, clouded judgment. I'm getting clouded judgment regarding what you, knowing what to do. This is a process of trust, This is regarding the trust that you have within yourself, divine masculine, in order to know what to do to take the appropriate action without delay. You're delaying a process here. You're delaying an exit here, okay? There's something that you need to be speaking in order for this change to happen, in order in this new beginning that you're having, okay? But in order for that to definitely happen, there is a need for you to trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself regarding this inner wisdom on what you need to do, okay? And it's going to be through spirituality or the arts or how you've been expressing yourself this far, okay? Divine masculine, the world, you're going to be traveling. I told you, you're traveling. You're seeking answers. You're seeking answers. You're traveling. Okay, this is divine passion. Divine passion then came out twice. Traveling then came out twice. You're seeking truth, discovery. That's 3 times. You're traveling, divine masculine. You are traveling. Give me something for this flow of the divine masculine as he travels to seek these answers that he needs in his life to make a new beginning for himself. Okay, let go of the burden. There's something that you need to let go of. What you need to let go of is this last relationship in order for a new one to fully come through. In order for you to fully be receptive of what's coming in new for you, there is a need for you to let go of what was, so there's some new energy that can balance you back out in this new beginning. To have you have your sights seeing new things, hearing new things, and you feeling that balanced energy coming from a new union or new connection. Okay? You have to lighten the load, honey. Lighten the load means get rid of that thought. Lighten the load means, honey, I know it's easier said than done. Trust and believe you me, I do know. But with consistency and conditioning, believe you me, it can be done. Okay? And you're going to get grounded in this too, divine masculine. You're going to, your existence is going to be more, I'm telling you, you're going to feel so much lighter on your feet. Okay? Once you lighten that load, you're going to get lighter on your feet, honey. Came back out. You're about to get grounded in your expressing yourself a whole lot more authentically, a whole lot more true, authentically, and with more compassion. It does not have to be rough. Okay, it's only coming rough from those that are at that are setting at a low vibration right now. That's why they have a hard time understanding what us high vibrational people could be saying right now, or they could be combative about what we're saying, okay, right now. That is because of the frequency that they are on, divine masculine. Okay, but if you're definitely doing the work, divine masculine, I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. Something is going to be raised here. Okay, other than your vibration, your stability, your finances, okay, your security, you're going to get more grounded, your existence, your consciousness, all those great things, gifts there within is going to help you be the man you need to be with all those resources available to you, for you, whenever you need it. Okay, can't get no better than that. You hear me? Okay, divine masculine. Tron. Support inspiration. It was in the reverse, okay? Essence and personality. There's something about your essence and your personality, divine masculine, okay? But I do feel as if you don't feel as if you have the support that you need in order to, you know what I'm saying, trying, okay? That support and that inspiration. That comes along with that feminine side, that connection to source, okay? That soulful connection that you need to have to the universe in order for you to feel the universe's warm embrace. In order for you to feel the divine, you got to have a soulful connection. And that receptivity needs to definitely change. It was on the fence. So something's changing. Something is shifting. It's aligning perfectly. Okay? That's what I heard. It's aligning perfectly at the time that it needs to align. Okay? These two fam out. Ooh, all these memories that you had. Oh, of the circle that you used to be connected to. Portal of mystery. This is exactly what you're about to find out. Spirit. Stardust memories. This is dealing with your past life. You're on a soul journey towards your past life. Back towards your past life. Okay, in order to move forward, you got to go backwards to know where you've been, so that you don't make the same mistakes again. Okay, so therefore, honey, yes, this is beautiful. Give me one more. And I'm going to leave it right there with the divine masculine, honey. Okay, and then it says faith, surrender, divine plan. You're about to be rooted in the divine plan. You're about to be rooted in that blueprint of the divine plan. You're about to surrender to the Most High God of all creation, source, universe. Okay, Allah. Thank you, honey. And your faith is about to be restored back in your root chakra for you to be grounded where it needs to be. Hallelujah. Because Saturn is here, baby. And I done told you. Saturn ain't playing. The energy of Saturn is not playing. Let me get you some advice. Divine masculine, okay? Give me a message for the energy of the divine masculine, please. The energy of the divine masculine. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, okay, ask yourself why you are still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do. Okay? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could ever do for your soul and your spirit. Be fierce, and that's what you're doing. You're leaving and you're finding the silver lining within those departures. And those people that you left are not liking that you left. Okay? But you continue to follow your heart and walk towards happiness. Okay, divine masculine. And I'm going to leave it right there for the divine masculines. Take care of yourself, okay, boos? And until next time, I'm out. Peace.